What's up, everybody? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in the 1979 Pontiac Trans Am 10th anniversary. Has the Oldsmobile 403 automatic and factory AC. Pop it in neutral here and let it warm up a little bit. We're going to go a little different route today because there is an accident over there on the right, so we're going to take a different route. So this particular Trans Am, it is a real 10th anniversary. It has the 403 Oldsmobile motor, and then it's got the turbo 350 automatic transmission behind it. It was sold to me as a 99,000 original mile car, and I definitely believe it to be the original miles, judging just how clean it is underneath. And just kind of judging by the originality of the car, that it definitely can be a 99,000 mile car. As far as drivability goes, it's an excellent driving Trans Am. It drives like a stock one of these should drive like. The motor's got good power, the transmission shifts really nice and positive, and it's just a good stock style driving car. We'll let all these ambulances go here real quick. We'll pull over. All right. So like I was saying, it's a really good stock style driving car. Power steering, power disc brakes, nice dual exhaust system on it. Exhaust sounds really good. And then you have all your standard options like your factory tack, and then a lot of these came with power windows and power locks. All that stuff works. It does have an aftermarket Kenwood stereo in it, which works as well. Has factory tilt, which again most of these had. Again, just a really nice driving Trans Am. As far as the cosmetics go, I believe most of the interior to be original. The seat covers, if you know these cars, they're notorious for not holding up very well. These ones are actually in really nice shape. The door panels look really good. Carpet's in nice shape. Has a nice set of correct mats in it as well. You will notice some of the original plastic up here does have some little cracking and some flaws, but that would probably be the worst spot on the interior, is those little T-top plastics are kind of cracked. The exterior, I think some of the paint is probably original, some of it's been redone. It's definitely more of a survivor style car than anything. The decals are definitely older and have some wear and tear. Walking up to the car, it still has a good look, but the cosmetics are definitely on the older side of things. But the body's really solid. The underneath is extremely clean. Didn't find any rust issues whatsoever. Just a good, solid Trans Am. We actually got it here out of Texas. As far as how long it lived in Texas, I'm not sure. But just judging by the underneath, it looks like a good dry car. It is a real 10th anniversary. Good thing on these, the VIN actually tells you that it is a 10th anniversary, so you don't have to have paperwork if you don't have it. Unfortunately, all I have for this one is a good clean title, and I have the PHS documentation. So at least we have the PHS on it. We don't have the original window sticker, unfortunately. But other than that, the title's clean. PHS decodes it to what it's supposed to be. So cool 10th anniversary car. All right, we'll flip around here. The gauges are all really nice and easy to read. You have your factory tack, and then you have the speedo, or the two main gauges, and then you have your oil pressure and your water temperature gauge over there in the center, and then you have your fuel gauge and your voltage on the right, and all of that stuff is working. All right, wait for traffic here. I will say, driving one of these cars, you definitely get a lot of looks. A lot of people are big fans of these 10th anniversary cars. They just are really, really cool. And of course, everyone loves this body style of a Trans Am. Factory AC is blowing really nice and cold. It's definitely a must here in Texas now that it's summertime. Out on the open road, the suspension feels really good. It's definitely all stock style stuff. Suspension doesn't have any weird rattles, no weird sounds. Like I mentioned before, it just drives like a stock Trans Am should drive like. Just a good quality car. I've had a bunch of these roll through my shop. You could have obviously got it with the 403 olds with the automatic, or you could have got the 400 that would have had the 4-speed behind it. A 10th anniversary with the 4-speed is definitely a rare combo. This one being a factory T-top car, that's a really cool option as well. Not all of them had that. So if it was a 400 4-speed car with T-tops, it'd be a really rare car, but having the T-tops is just a cool option even though it is a 403 car. Driving them back to back, you would never really notice the difference between the Olds 403 and the Pontiac 400 in these. They had very similar power, and just hopping in them, if you didn't know which motor it had, you'd really never know the difference. We had to go on a little bit of a different test drive path today. When I was going to hang a left like I normally take, looks like there was a pretty big accident, so we got a little bit of a different scenic view here in Sherman, Texas today than the normal route that we take. And we're staring at the back of a UPS truck, so definitely an interesting test drive video here today. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that y'all want to see, don't hesitate to leave me a comment on the YouTube page, or call or text me at 903-820-1019. And if you don't already follow us on all of our socials, you can check us out at PC Classic Cars on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of the major socials. It's PC Classic Cars. And we will see you guys on the next test drive video. Thanks again for stopping in.